There are three differences between UK and US statements. First being contents. UK tends to be more academically focused, when US is supposed to be a narrative telling a student's growth story. Second is anecdotes. So UK expects a lot of academic references, like what theories or books you have read, whereas US wants to see a student's memorable reflection of their past experiences. Third being the structure. UK is very factual, very functional in paragraphs, whereas US can be very creative, ranging from stories with dialogues to even poetry.
So there are three common mistakes we find that students make when they're approaching their US university personal statements. The first is that they tend to focus far too much on academic interest or experiences, but actually for the US, what they're looking for are more personal anecdotes that demonstrate characteristics or values of the student, that show how they can be a good student at the university level beyond just their academic interest. The second one is that they tend to focus a little bit too much, in addition, on their accomplishments and their achievements, but they shy away from anecdotes that show times that they failed or even struggled, which can actually be a great way to demonstrate characteristics like resilience or perseverance, to show how a student can face a setback like that but continue to progress or continue to work towards their goal. And then lastly, what we find is that students tend to choose topics that are personally important to them, but tend not to put them in a very unique light or help them stand out from their peers. So they'll choose topics like growing up in Hong Kong and experiencing a wide range of cultural perspectives, which is important to them personally, but is true of any student who grew up in Hong Kong. So it doesn't really help demonstrate a unique characteristic for the student's application.
So there are three common mistakes students tend to make when writing UK personal statements. First of all, when they write these academic reflections, they often end up writing an essay instead of an actual reflective piece of writing. Secondly, when it comes to actually writing about the experiences, we advise students to show, not tell. Instead of telling us that you're academically curious, tell us what you have done that showcase that characteristic of yours. Lastly, students tend to overlook what they have done outside of school and fail to relate what they have done in the extracurricular activities to their academic interests. So we advise students before they write their personal statements to understand which region they're applying to in order to tailor the statement to the right applications.